The situation in the Zaporozhye direction as of 19:00 September 3, 2022 simultaneously with the counteroffensive in the Nikolaev-Kryvyi Rih direction. In other sectors of the front, the armed forces of Ukraine are conducting reconnaissance and combat of the positions of the Allied forces. Since August 31, the enemy has been actively shelling the positions and locations of the RF armed forces in the Pohovsky district of the Zaporozhye region. On August 31, the armed forces of Ukraine delivered a productive strike with HIMARS MLRS on a false headquarters and one of the ammunition depots in Tokmak. At the forefront near the villages of Nesteryanka and Rabotino, Ukrainian artillery, despite the active use of aerial reconnaissance and counter-battery combat, fails to achieve significant success either in defeating fortified infantry points of the RF armed forces or in destroying maneuverable artillery positions. Starting from August 31, every day the armed forces of Ukraine are trying to storm the positions of the 503rd Motorized Rifle Regiment of the Russian Armed Forces in the village of Nesteryanka. 31 involved 8 tanks. September 1, 4 tanks, the rest were damaged and went out of action on August 31. On September 2 and 3, the enemy used tanks to shell the village from the maximum distance with direct fire from the area of the treatment facilities east of Novoadriivka. On September 2, the armed forces of Ukraine lost during one of the attacks on Nesteryanka the M113 armored personnel carrier. The car was damaged, the crew and troops were destroyed in a gunfight. A trophy sample of NATO equipment was towed to the positions of the Russian armed forces for further study.